What is up, guys? Welcome to this new video. Today we're gonna watch some replays of how I got 12 wins with this deck right here. Okay, so this one is pretty funny. Basically what you wanna do with this deck is just build a push. The new tower is just broken and everyone is using it, but against the giant it's kinda bad because the giant has just a little bit too much health to be as annoying as possible, and it always kinda goes for 1 or 2 hits. So this is one of the first games, so my opponent isn't gonna be particularly strong, but I just wanted to show it off because one, I think it represents how to push with this deck and the strength of the deck overall, but something funny really happened in this game. You're gonna see it in a minute. So I should have placed the rage earlier probably here, but I still did a ton of damage. And as you can see, like, guards and bomber can all be defended simply by the tower without defending, and that's why this is the most broken tower in the game. Like, the fact that giant counters it so well, it's still not good because the meta right now, if you watch the top leaderboard, is just giants, so it doesn't make sense. Like, they should change something about it. Maybe give a little bit less health. Like, I think he has as much health as the normal tower, but yeah. Here's the funny part. This guy nados my mini P.E.K.K.A because he didn't have the elixir for anything else, but the mini P.E.K.K.A simply goes for the middle tower, and both of his towers were out of ammo. So basically I literally 3-crowned him with a mini P.E.K.K.A, which is pretty busted. Like, when the mini P.E.K.K.A connects, it's just broken. So I'm just gonna speed it up, and he goes for a poison, so I just spam spells, and this is crazy. Okay. I think the graveyard one, it is a pretty meta deck, so I just wanna show you how to beat it. You basically just wanna defend and counter-attack against this deck. Usually that's not what you wanna do with this deck. You just want to play giant at the bridge and everything else is gonna die because of the troops behind the giant. But yeah, we're gonna play it a little bit differently against this opponent. Never mind, I just went in with the same push I was talking about. So here I should have used the rage, to be honest, to get a ton of more damage, and probably the mini P.E.K.K.A would have killed the bowler. He still did, by the way, but he would have surely got a hit on the tower. And now I give him a chance to counterattack. Maybe his counterattack would have been stronger if I wasted the rage, but rage is really useful to kill some of the skeletons and prevent to taking too much damage. I still took a ton of damage, but overall it is fine. I went for the Evo Knight, hoping it would go in front. It kinda did. But yeah, unfortunately the tower targeted the Mega Minions, so I wasn't able to do any damage. So well played. And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for him and then make a counter-attack. I mean, we can go in for the giant, but we gotta still play defensively, especially against graveyard. I think against graveyard you can simply just do a counter-attack after his play and you're Gucci, because even if he defends against this tower you can just spam with this deck. Especially mini P.E.K.K.A, Mega Minion and Fury, it is really hard to counter with a tower that is out of ammo. I think here I go for the Fireball Rage, because it is enough to kill the little prince, but I didn't do it in time, so it activated the ability. It is still fine. I'm predicting the graveyard, so I just go for a bomber and healing spirit to kill everything before it reaches the tower. I still take a little bit of damage, but now the counter attack is gonna be great. Those arrows kinda sucked. It's gonna go for Evo Bats. I think I fireball here. I didn't need to, and it wasn't the best play, but I didn't know the interaction between Mega Minion and Evo Bats, so I just went for it. I thought they would survive. So now I just know he's gonna go in for final push, so I just place a knight to tank, everything gets in defense, I wait for a rage to clear up almost everything. Okay, now I go for a counter attack, the giant. I think the healing spirit in this deck is busted, because if you manage to connect it to the giant, you basically get like 3 more hits from the tower, and it is so slow that it's like basically over. You get like 3 or more hits with the giant, it's crazy. But yeah, the counter attack was really good and we managed to get the victory. We're gonna react to 2 more games. This one was against a similar matchup. I'm gonna speed up the start just because I don't think there's much interesting. The thing is, you only have a Mega Minion, and this deck has a lot of air cards with the Phoenix and the bats from the Night Witch, so it is kinda hard to connect. Here the tower targeted my Mega Minion, which was kinda unlucky. This bomber I think was really good, because the tower was targeting the bats and the bomber cleared out basically everything. Plus the healing spirit saved me some more damage. The thing is, this tower is broken, so it's gonna do nothing to defend 6 elixir. I think 1 bomber is gonna get nagged, but that's still busted, like the tower shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, let's see. Now I can do 2 things. I can just push and hope he doesn't defend, or throw a fireball and play down 1 elixir. I go for the first option. So I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go in with everything. I'm gonna fireball rage, because I know he kills pretty much everything. The healing spirit is gonna connect, which means a ton of damage. I gotta censor that number. Plus the Evo Bomber got 2 hits, which is really nice. Okay, goes in for a giant. He has a ton of elixir on me, probably 4 at least, with the pump. So I gotta play really defensive. He's giving me a lot of value with a fireball, so I'm just gonna use it, but now he goes on the left. I still have a ton of elixir. I just gotta defend well. This play was really good, but I wasn't able to kill off the Night Witch. I go for a rage. But as you can see, look on the right, the Evo Knight is tanking and the Mega Minion alone is on a tower with 800 health. So I'm just gonna have to defend on the left, and I just realized in this moment that I got his tower. So yeah, even if I didn't, I would have just went for a giant and it would have probably been enough, since he had only 800 health. Maybe a Evo Bomber connection, but yeah. Pretty good game. Let's go for the last one. Okay, this was against a cycle deck, and I honestly am not sure about the Dagger Duchess in cycle decks, because I think you can just overwhelm them, as you will see in this game. But except for that, I think I just played well, honestly. I proceeded to play as a mini P.E.K.K.A in front of the giant. This was the worst play ever. But you somehow don't get punished, because he has to play 4 elixir on defense, and a 7 elixir push coming to me is just gonna get destroyed by my tower. So yeah. I tried to connect the Alien Spirit, because I knew the Mega Minion would need a lot more defense if I did, but I wasn't able to. So whatever. I'm gonna go in for a giant. I think here I just go for the Evo Bomber to get some cheap damage. Evo Bomber is broken. Look at this, 2 elixir, a lot of damage on the knight, and I basically got like 700 damage on the tower. How is that fair? How is that fair, bro? It's like a magic archer, which does more damage in less time, cost less, and you can cycle it faster. As you can see, I was already overwhelming it with the Mega Minion. I think he defended well. He guided my troops really well, but I knew he had 0 elixir in this moment. So I just went in for a Evo Knight. I think the Evo Knight in this moment probably won me the game. And then I just went for Healing Spirit. As you can see, this, look at this. The Healing Spirit is gonna take like at least 4 more hits from the Musketeer in the tower, which was so clutch. And yeah, that's it. I take the tower, so now there's not much you can do. He's gonna go for a push on the left, but I just defend it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Try this deck out, get your 12 wins, and have a good day.